Joe Molineaux has been with us, how many years now?
Well, it's almost 2 years.
2 years.
We're starting our third.
Phenomenal things with the businesses, and greater things to come. I just want to let all of you know, I don't know if you've been driving around the city or really pay attention. There's a lot of new businesses open up in Lynn. I don't know what we're doing. I know this man has a tribute along with the chamber. We love the team, the partnership, but it's working, and we want all of you to be able to be a part of this journey. Joe, please give them the one, two,
Yeah.
for the pitch.
I'm just giving you the quick thing.
Just
Okay,
check your name,
so
I'm gonna send the
I'm
attendance
Joe
around.
Molineaux. For those of you that don't know me, I'm contracted with the
Just check your
city
name.
to be a
What's that?
small business
That's it.
consultant focused on exactly what you're doing here, which is residents and people that want to bring a business here, that want to focus on a business in Atlantic City. I'd like you all to start. I'd like you all to be successful. I don't know if the odds are going to play with that and make it work, but I will ask you a question. How many people are planning to do the pitch? All right, this is great because it's more than I thought. I thought there was only going to be 12 or something. This is great. Those of you that are sitting there that aren't going to do the pitch, my job here is to, first of all, strengthen the work of the people that are going to do the pitch and be available to you if you want to email me and you have a question about the pitch and all. I can't write it for you. That would be unfair. But I can help you if you have a specific question about your pitch. And I will make my email. Oh, I'm going to email everybody that was on the sign-in list. You're going to get an email from me tonight or first thing tomorrow. So we're going to have all that time between now and the pitch to go back and forth on email, okay? Okay. And if it's really complicated, I might ask for your phone number and call you. But let's just go with the email for now because there's a lot of people. So let's talk about this. You're going to get 3 minutes to pitch, right? So my job here tonight is strengthen the people that are going to pitch and then convince those that aren't going to pitch to pitch.
Is it 1 minute?
Is it 1 minute?
No, I thought it was 3. You told me they had 3 minutes to pitch.
We had to, because there's a tremendous amount of people.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 1 minute pitch,
Oh,
so we
that's
can
even
move it and shake it.
All right. Let's call it 1 minute plus, shall we?
All right.
We're going to call it 1 minute plus. Bruce told me yesterday 3 minutes, so I was all here.
Look at all the people, we'll be there all night. That's the problem we have.
Well, I hope you all pitch. And you know, 1 minute pitch, we can do this. Okay, so real quick. First of all, I want you to get excited about participating. I need you to prepare like a pro, and I need to give you some tools that you'll absolutely own the 1 minute you have. So first of all, questions you're asking yourself, what if I'm not ready? How many people feel they're not ready to pitch today? And they want to pitch, but they're not ready. Okay, good, be honest. I'm not taking names, I'm not ready to take that, that's what I'm hearing. Okay. You need to be able to clarify your value quickly in 1 minute, right? You need to say, this is why my business matters. So start asking yourself that right now, like today, tonight, before you even email me. And if you can't tell yourself why your business matters, that's going to be hard for me to be able to tell you why, but I'll do my best. So if you're really swimming out there in the void and you don't know why you matter and why your business specifically matters to this community or the people you're going to serve, we need to talk about that. That's key. And then the last is we need to be able to help you build your confidence under pressure. Because as that very brave young lady in the back admitted, she's going to stand in front of a room of people and she doesn't feel she's ready. I think you're ready. I'm not just blowing smoke that way. I'm telling you, I think you're ready. Because if you just bring a little bit of what you brought tonight, you're going to be fine. Okay, just bring a little. All right, so a couple things I want you to remember about the people that aren't going to present or don't think they're going to present. No one remembers the person that stays seated, right?
Facts.
I'm going to remember her because she stood up. I'm going to remember Jimmy because I know him, but I'm going to remember your willingness to answer the question for her. I'm going to remember my chef. I already know Ray. I'm going to remember you, you know, because of what you said. You did an introduction. I thought it was great. So no one remembers the people that say seated. They remember the people who not only stand up, but those that speak up. So what do you have an opportunity to do for 1 minute? We can all survive it. You can stand up and speak up and be remembered. And by the way, there are prizes in this thing. There's winning. And if you're not in the game, there's no chance of winning. And when you hear some of these prizes, they're going to save you some time. They're going to save you some money. They're going to give you maybe some promotion opportunities for your business. So why wouldn't you take advantage of that? For 1 minute of bravery, you could be rewarded. And guess what? Who said practice? Was it you that said practice makes perfect? That's all this is. It's 1 minute of practicing, telling people what you're about. So do that. All right, let's keep going. I got a couple more things. Okay, you need a hook. That first minute, that first couple seconds of the minute, it's a hook. Everybody watch their Instagram and all that?
Yeah.
What keeps you on that and not scrolling by? The first thing usually someone says, right? What's your hook? If you tell me why you started cleaning windows and it's compelling, I'm in. It might be part of a story, like Mark said, just a little bit. You only have a minute. So you got to make that impression, like what got you started. If I tell you my paperboy story and how I started working at 6 years old because I wanted a pair of Nikes that I couldn't afford any other way, I'm not wearing them tonight, should be, for example. But I learned more about life being a paperboy than I learned at any other business. I learned to deliver. I learned that there was a special request to deliver. I learned to collect my money, because if I didn't collect my money, I was losing money because I bought those papers. And I learned to smile and be real nice to people and listen really well, because tips made the difference. And that's what I learned. And I still know that today. I learn it, I use it today, every day with what I do. So the hook, how many people watch Shark Tank? Right? Okay, look at this. Those hooks, when they come in, what do they start with? They start with, what do you think, sharks? But they tell them something. They usually list a problem that needs to be solved with their product or service. So you can do that in under a minute. There's dirty windows all over the city. It's clean and safe. Clean and safe is what people talk about. Clean the windows. If you're in a business and you're looking at it through a dirty window, are you going to be able to spot that customer coming? Are you going to be able to prepare? Are the person going to be able to see you in there with your bright smile and your cash register, your beautiful goods ready to go? Clean the windows. And guess what? We got a guy, a local guy, that wants to be part of this community cleaning. And you do more. I know you do more, but windows is your thing. He's not afraid to go up on a ladder either. We talked about that. All right.
I got a machine now.
So they're even better. So there you go. So Shark Tank, you get the hook. List the problem, go with the solution, make your value clear. Those are key things. The other thing too is you got to bring the energy. That's huge, right? Have a strong closing. If you want to talk about how to wrap something up, we can talk about that. But have a strong closing. You got to be enthusiastic. Energy is everything. And even though I talked really fast, it's a bad example. I need you to slow it down, even though you only have a minute. Don't race through it. Just make sure every word is punctuated. As Mark said, when you do a press conference, right, be ready. Practice it over and over and over. When you're in the car by yourself, when you get out of the shower, when you're looking in that mirror, practice your 1 minute and set a timer. You might start at 2 minutes, but you'll get it down. You'll cut out some stuff. You'll trim the fat, and you'll get it down to something that's a minute. And I wanted to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And I want to sit on the other side of this and listen, because I'm not a judge. That's why I can help you a little bit. I'm not the judge. I'm not one of the judges. But I can sit in that audience. I want to be proud of what you say, and I want to believe what you say, and I want to know that if my fingerprints are on it, we did it together, and that's important. And I'm going to take questions in just a minute. All right, real quick, make eye contact. Look at those judges, and when they do offer you feedback, listen. Don't argue. Listen, because they're going to decide whether or not they want it. Use some simple language. Practice out loud. We talked about that a little bit. If you can tell a story, if you have the time, do that. Your game plan is pretty much, here's your structure for the week. You ready? Clarify your message. Start with that, right? Do that now. The what, the why, the who. Take what Mark taught you tonight and work it into your pitch. Build your structure, how you're going to format it. It's going to be this way. It's going to be a punch and then a who, how you're going to do the structure of it. Practice out loud. I said that. And refine your delivery and timing and get it down. Remember what I said. You can either sit back or you can step forward in this. You can stay silent or you can speak up. I want you to be seen, be heard, and be remembered. I want that for you in life. I want that for you in life, but I also want that for you in business. You show up, speak clearly, own your idea, and you will own your future and your opportunity. That's all I got. I do have some thoughts on AI, but go ahead, Chef.
I didn't hear committed to memory.
What was that? Oh, yeah. That's practice. That's the practice. If you're practicing and screaming it to yourself in the mirror, you're going to remember.
No notebooks, no paper.
I would. You know what? Look, if you have a few index cards, just so you're clear, like you don't miss something. Because sometimes even when I'm looking down at notes.
Right. Okay. So notes.
I think notes are appropriate, but if you own it, you believe it, you say it enough, and you got plenty of time. There's no excuse. Who's got questions?
When is the day we gotta do that?
21st.
21st. You got some time. You got some time. You got a couple weeks.
May 21st.
The 20th, 21st.
Listen, you're gonna be coming off the best event of your life, your first event, your best event. You're gonna be fine. I'm not worried about it. Anyone else?
You said list the problem.
Yeah. Okay, here's what happens. Can you tell me what your business is?
Group home for children with intellectual disability.
Okay, so you just told me your target market is not the children necessarily, but who's paying to have the children in your care, right, and working with you, right? So the problem is there's a need for that.
Yes.
That's unresolved or unsolved right now, and you're providing a solution. So you could say something like, look, start with a statistic. There's this many children that need this, and the service is not here in Atlantic City. I will provide that service. Hook, whatever we hook with, you know, we all know children at risk, or we all know children in need, right? That's the hook. The problem is the statistic, you show the statistic, and the solution is I have this, and I can help this. I just need either funding, or whatever you're pitching, whatever you need. Or just community support. All right, who else? That's good.
How am I getting in contact with you?
What was that?
How am I getting in contact?
All right, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna get, as long as you signed up and the email's clear, and I have you on the list, everybody will get an email tonight or tomorrow morning, probably first thing tomorrow. And it's gonna be, hey, I'm Joe, remember me?
Yeah.
If you have your pitch and you wanna send it, that's fine. I'm not gonna change it. I'm gonna review it and be like, here's a suggestion.
So
But
you're
I'm not
gonna get
writing
his
it for you.
information from Ms. Carmen.
Yeah.
You're gonna get all the updates from her, and everything tonight, you'll get his information. So if you guys don't mind, we just wanna get everybody up here to get a group
Okay,
picture,
all right.
please, real quick. Just a group picture, that's fine.